So, we begin. I'm Captain Nala Ake, Chancellor of Starfleet Academy. We're all the first Academy class to return to our campus in San Francisco after more than 120 years. Some of you are here for your families, some for yourselves. Together, you are the best and the brightest from across the galaxy. A tapestry that is Starfleet. You will learn the skills that shaped our greatest officers.
Duty, honor, service!
Like them, we'll ask you to give more of yourselves than you knew you had. To dream without limitations. Whatever challenges came before today led you to this moment. You here now. You weave together the future. So go out and seek, explore, boldly go where no one has gone before. It is my great honor to welcome you all to Starfleet Academy.
Well, hello and welcome to your very first day at Starfleet Academy. Your instructor shall be Jill and also Quinny. It's up to you.
Hang on, no. Let's back this up a little bit. I want to know what Jill's teaching.
Yeah, wait, no, I was going to say, I'd let you guys to explain to the class what you're teaching them. But yes, off you go.
Oh, God. Way to put me on the spot. I'm not a very yes-and kind of person.
Jill is your theatre teacher who is clearly not teaching improv today.
No, certainly not.
That's okay. I'm teaching Phaser Skills 101, and you can tell because I don't have any fingers.
I'm teaching 5-dimensional chess.
All right.
That's
well,
right.
I'll teach you how to get the stains out of your red shirts.
I'll just teach you how to get rid of red shirts.
That's the same thing. The stains.
Yeah,
we call the students the stains.
Oh.
Everyone wearing a red shirt, please report to Shuttle B2. You're going on mission today.
Yeah.
Do we get a phaser? No.
No.
Touch that black goo over there.
Oh, God.
Yar. Yar. Anyway, hello. How are you guys going?
Hello.
Hi.
Hello to the chat. It's a wild ride of discovery tonight, isn't it?
Oh, no, not Discovery. That's a different show.
We're going to have to do, well, I mean, it's a Kurtzman problem. Well, isn't that a physics problem? Kurtzman field, something like that? I don't know.
I don't know. Is Kurtzman the problem? Or is it?
Well, you see, this is part of the discussion that we're going to have tonight whilst we're talking about Star Trek, Starfleet Academy on Paramount Plus. Yeah.
Like, I was fine with it up until the last moment where it's on Paramount Plus, and I'm like, yeah, I don't like giving them my money.
Yeah, that's all right. I'm not.
And a fair cop to Jill. But yeah, like, this is one of those strange ones which I can't understand how, because I mean, to my mind, and help me out here. Like, you guys follow Star Trek more rigorously than I do, so I understand that I'm actually not the smartest person in this room tonight. I want to know
Tonight?
What? Shut up. What the fuck is going on with Paramount and Star Trek and everything like that? Because I mean, there was this resurgence and stuff kept coming up, and then they changed shit, and they decided that it wasn't going to be happening, and they're just going to retool it, and they're going to stop making stuff, and they're not doing it. And which one are we following? Are we going down the Discovery road, or are we going down the Strange New Worlds road, or are we going the animator? Like, I'm just fucking confused.
Well, this is the great and glorious cornucopia that is Star Trek, where you can have Star Trek shows that are set in the original series timeline. You can have them set in roughly the Next Generation / Picard timeline. You can have them set 3,000 years in the future timeline, or wherever else you want to fucking put things.
Yeah.
And then put them on whatever fucking streaming service you want, I suppose.
Well, yes. I mean, apart from they were all meant to be on Paramount Plus, and there was a beautiful period of time where everything was on Paramount. Like you could watch Discovery, you could watch Prodigy, you could watch fucking Lower Decks, and it was all in the one place. Now I'm pretty sure Paramount has gotten rid of most of that shit. I'm not even sure, like Prodigy moved to Netflix. Lower Decks finished.
Section 31 became a movie.
Don't say that. Fucking Jesus.
But there was also Picard, which ran its course, I guess?
Yeah,
that's done.
Yeah, but
that told its story.
Yeah, okay. And then you get like this, which is like, hey, do you remember those characters from other ones? They're in this one.
It's a little bit of a greatest hits in some ways, isn't it?
100%. Like I was watching it being like, oh, you're all from disparate. All they need is for Chief O'Brien to show up. That's
Oh my god.
They just need him to roll in and just be like, I don't know, ancient, or just defrost him every time there's an emergency, which is every
Or a
15
hologram.
seconds. Yeah,
I would be on board for a Miles O'Brien hologram, just as long as Keiko was not far behind berating him.
Yes.
Yeah. This is the latest, newest one, and I think, to my surprise, it was set in the Discovery timeline, which I was not expecting.
Yeah, and I do recall asking you guys if I should maybe finish Discovery before starting this one.
And
I did not get a definitive answer.
Honestly, you've watched some now. Do you think that you missed anything?
No, because I didn't particularly like Discovery, which is
Correct.
why I never finished it. So I didn't know what the burn was when I started this show.
That was first season Discovery, though. So I just... hang on. No, fuck, it wasn't, was it?
No, that was after they went far into the future. And then but also you didn't need it because context clues. Like, wait, there's this thing called the burn? Oh, they're just going to reference it every 5 minutes and then also explain what happened. Thanks.
Yes.
Right. So you know what the burn is? You're all good with the burn?
Yes.
Very different from the Burnham, who is the lead of the last series.
I mean, there was context clues, but to get the full description of it, I did go to Wikipedia.
Sure.
Right.
But I mean, it's science fiction. You have to do that at any time when you're watching a show. You just be like, wait, what? Oh, fuck. Okay, yep. This person begat that person that killed this person. Okay, fine. Now I understand.
Yes. Cool. Yeah. And also Gileath and Sesgileath and all that stuff. Yeah, look, I can imagine that it may have been a little bit of a weird jumping on point. To be honest, I thought it was a weird choice to go, okay, we're going to set this in Discovery timeline.
It wasn't what I was expecting when I was thinking of a Starfleet Academy show. Like, I was like, oh, give us that Voyager scenes that we always see all the time. You know, the Academy in San Francisco and the groundskeeper and all of the kids in the...
And I mean, where they left off Prodigy was very much like dumping kids off at Starfleet Academy in that time period, in like the essentially quasi next gen kind of time period, like the end of the next gen time period.
Right.
And I was like, okay, so we could do it there, but no, we're going to do it 3,000 years in the future, or 1,000 years into the future, in the year 3,000.
I mean, this is where I start to get a little bit like, what the fuck is going on? Because, I mean, Discovery started, when it started, it was set 10 years before the original series started.
Yep.
All right? And now, this is a continuation of stuff in the 32nd century.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so you're just going to skip around, and then you're not going to bother to, like, do stuff, and then you're going to have shitty ships that I don't like and that don't look cool. Because you've got programmable matter. Getting closer and closer.
You really hate the programmable matter.
Getting closer and closer to the Michael Bay version of Star Trek. You know, where it's like, that ship should look great as a hot girl, and it just transforms.
Tits to all the ships.
Yeah. Set lasers on fun.
That's
rough.
That's just, and
not that.
How about, before we go any further...
Oh, yeah.
Do we have a synopsis?
I don't know. Well, we kind of, because Quinny had frozen there for a second, so I wasn't quite sure if he's going to do it. And also, Jill, you've taken up the mantle.
Yeah, well, you froze for me too.
No.
Shaxonance.
Oh, no. I was a very mediocre film.
Very mediocre one? Okay. Quinny, do you have
No, not at all. You were fantastic and brilliant.
Yes, exactly.
No, it was not. I mean,
Yes.
from the perspective of it being very shit, sure, I was brilliant.
You achieved the new achievement. You got exactly what you intended.
did. Yeah,
You
wanted
hit it
shit,
on
you
the-
fucking got shit.
Yeah.
You chose that.
Okay, I do have a synopsis.
I was going to put a vote in the chat to be like, who gets to do the synopsis? Is it Jill or Quinny? And now
Well,
the
I don't
listeners
have the
choose.
synopsis ready, so.
I didn't do the homework. Come on, Jill. All right, I'll
She did more homework.
I'll
I
run
did
some
more
music
than
in
enough
there. All right.
homework on this show.
Jesus Christ. I was like, what is this music? Space. The final frontier. Sorry, that's not it. Sorry. Starfleet Academy introduces viewers to a young group of cadets who come together to pursue a common dream of hope and optimism. Under the watchful and demanding eye of their instructors, they discover what it takes to become Starfleet officers as they navigate blossoming friendships, explosive rivalries, first loves, and a new enemy that threatens both the Academy and the Federation itself. Engage.
Thank you, Jean-Luc.
Jean-Luc.
That's all I had, and I thought the bald head was probably
yeah.
appropriate. I mean, in years past, I probably would have had a fucking Starfleet jumper to put on too, because I'm a nerd.
Oh yeah, why didn't I go get my fucking cosplay?
Jill.
I know.
I am in cosplay. I'm wearing a tribble.
That's the great secret of this all. Dion's head's been a tribble all along.
It's controlling my thoughts. Oh dear, yes, and of course the music behind that was the Degrassi Junior High theme.
Oh my god!
Come on, give us a try. We're Degrassi Junior High. Come on.
So here we are. We are in the wonderful world of Star Trek, but it is Star Trek at school.
Yeah. Star Trek, but on the CW.
Fuck, man! Like, so I think I'm actually on a fairly different path from both of you guys.
Yeah.
Right.
But there have been moments in episodes recently where all I could think
patience
about
is being tested.
My patience is being tested, but also all I could think about was I watched 10 years of fucking Smallville just for that CW fucking Earth. You know, all of that triangles, all of that fucking sexual tension and stuff like that. I don't know that I need that from my Trekkie 2s.
Yeah.
You don't?
That said,
that being said,
I would also perhaps, I have a lot more going for this than perhaps maybe you guys do. So I'm intrigued to hear what you think about it. Also, a shout out to Ozdos in the chat, who doesn't remember that version of the Degrassi song.
Yeah, as I was trying to explain, that was from season 3, so no.
Oh God.
Yeah. Come on, you got to get.
I'm surprised you didn't go back to like the fucking kids of Degrassi Street.
Well, we don't have to focus on that because we'll get all of our Degrassi links in the show when we talk about all the characters that are ticking every box that is required at this stage to put on screen.
Okay, right.
Fine.
So let's start. What are your biggest bugbears?
So starting fucking strong there. Also, can I just caveat how many episodes I've seen?
Yes, that's a very good idea.
Yeah, I just got to try and remember. Yeah, I remember seeing that one. Yeah, I saw that one. No. Okay.
So you've watched 3.
Yeah.
Okay. So you haven't
that's
actually
our
watched...
required. That's our required.
I tried.
That is the required minimum. I will say that episode 4, I think, is actually one of the best ones in there. So
fine. This is all fine. I can still get to it and enjoy it and go through all of these things. But I felt like I got a good bite of the hot dog. All right.
Yep.
You got a whole mouthful of the Klingon dog, huh?
Yeah, well, I mean, don't get me started on the Klingons. Sure, there's a wide variety of different ways that people experience their own native things. But if you're setting stuff up and putting it in canon, you can't just shake it around and be like, nah, I just do whatever I feel like.
Yes, you can. You can write whatever the fuck you want, because anytime a writer writes something new, it becomes canon.
And now
you are the person who is the most fucking married to lore that I've ever met.
Yeah, so it's me and Henry Cavill sitting in a room going, that's not what happened in the books. You can't write that shit. That's not how that would work.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And no, there is no scope for new things.
It must be exactly as I remember, and only as I remember.
We can only be in service to the direct relation of what we say, even if you did set it in the 32nd century where there may have been time for stuff to do.
Dion manages to separate himself from like the bad Star Wars fans by looking at himself through through beer glasses.
Yes.
Does that mean that I look? I think I.
And I respect
okay?
it. I like that he looks at himself in the mirror and goes, "I'd go, yeah." Is that the beer goggles you mean?
Cool. It's all right. Yeah. Look, I mean,
beer goggles. Thank you. That was glasses.
I don't know. Coke bottle glasses also work.
Sure. Or just put on some like a heavy prescription, then I'll look weird anyway. Anyway,
Quinny, how many episodes have you watched?
All of them that are out thus far.
Okay, so 7?
7, yeah.
Okay, I have also watched 7.
Yeah.
I think I keep going to the next episode hoping that I'm going to like it.
So you're kind of hate watching.
I fucking hate it. I really hate it. And I wish I didn't, because I love Star Trek. I mean...
I know, you're a big old Trek nerd.
Yeah, I do. I love all of them. Like, even the other ones that people don't particularly like.
Okay, what's
like
one that you like that other... Oh, like Enterprise, fuck.
Yes, I love Enterprise.
What about the final episode?
Oh God, I watched it so long ago.
The final episode of Enterprise is where they gave up on it being about Enterprise, and fucking Will Riker and that are in a holodeck.
And it was all a dream?
Basically, yeah. They're literally wandering through like the lead characters of their own show that are on pause.
Babe, I watched all 8 seasons of Lost. Like, I know what I'm about. So.
Yeah, okay. Right. Fair. Yes, it was all a holodeck.
Yeah. But this one, I'm really struggling. Like, I try to give it a chance every week, and I'm watching these, but I'm really finding it hard to enjoy any of the characters. Because it feels so fucking cliche. Like, everyone is a caricature. I'm finding it tonally all over the place. Like, they haven't quite found their groove, and it's 7 episodes in. Like, is it a comedy? Is it a drama? Is it a high school rom-com? Like,
is it Harry Potter in space? Is it?
Oh, it's just so inconsistent, and like I think the jokes are really flat and bit passé, and it kind of at the end of the day smells like a fucking Scooby-Doo mystery. I'm like, imagine back in the old Joss Whedon Buffy days, and they're trying to like rehash that comedy. That's the kind of vibes I'm getting from this show.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's fair. Like, nothing you have said I can disagree with. But I come at it from a different perspective where for some reason I'm enjoying it.
Okay.
Like, I find like I like enough of the characters. Not many of the kids. Don't really give a fuck about them.
So the main characters.
Yeah, I don't actually care that much about the main characters. I like it when they interact with other people, though. There are some of them that I kind of enjoy, like Sam, the hologram girl. Like, she's a lot.
Her solo episode, I was like, oh, fuck me sideways. What are we doing?
I loved that one.
Did you? Oh, yeah. I hated it.
Because I'm a massive DS9 fan, and that was a fucking love letter to DS9. Like,
oh my God. It felt like, oh, here's the special feature episode on the autistic kid, and it's like, hey guys, it's me. I'm Sam, and this is my life. And I'm like, I hated it.
The first 15 minutes of it, yeah, I was fucking like, oh Jesus Christ.
Yes, honestly,
Like there's
I'm like,
call outs over the screen. There's fucking like they're almost drawing, like it felt like bits out of a fucking kid.
Oh my god, do you know what it was? It was fucking Lizzie McGuire.
Yeah, yes,
That's what it was.
It was totally that. And then I was like, oh Jesus fuck, no, this is because I'd seen a lot of people going, hey, stick with that one. And I was like, okay, I'm not fucking sure. And then they went down a fucking path, and I was like, actually, I'm fucking on board with that. And by the end of it, I was like, shit, this is, you know, love letter to the shit that I dig. And maybe this is what I get out of it that a lot of other people perhaps have better taste. I just fucking love latching onto the little bits and bobs, you know. But then again, this from a motherfucker who spent 10 years watching Smallville, hoping that something interesting might happen in one episode.
Yeah, I mean, we do have the benefit of Tawny Newsome being on the creative team, who you guys might know from Lower Decks, of which we love. And I feel like we're probably bringing in all of those fun deep cuts and comedy from that, but it's not quite meshing with whatever Kurtzman wants to do. And he's the very lens flare, flashy kind of guy. So I'm not sure that these two are cohesing.
Yeah, I would think I would prefer to see more of the Tawny Newsome kind of drive. Yeah, look, I thought that in the first few episodes it was so fucking shiny, and there was so much CGI going on in everything, and it was like, yeah, there's robots flying around everywhere, and you know, it felt like it was trying really hard to put every cent on the screen.
What do you guys are? I don't understand why you guys are confused about getting that from Kurtzman, who is just, you know, he gave us Revenge of the Fallen and the Transformers movie.
Yeah.
And a bunch of other terrible movies.
But like the Kurtzman Star Trek movies were like their own thing, and they were very definitely a flavor, and I did enjoy them at the time.
Yeah.
But like I said, not a fan of Discovery, even though I wanted to love it. Yeah. And so now I'm also having a difficult time with it.
It's too much.
But he's also the main person behind Strange New Worlds, and I think Strange New Worlds is fucking great.
That one is very successful.
You know,
like they're sticking with a very like a very concise tone and palette.
Yeah.
And yeah, that one knows what it's about. This one, I'm not quite sure.
He was also responsible for Picard. And Picard was one of those.
Picard struggled in the first two seasons. Exactly. And didn't come into its own on the third. So
yeah, and I honestly feel like Picard didn't really find its feet until they pretty much just went to fucking Riker. Actor whose name I can't think of.
Who? Jonathan Frakes?
Frakes, and was just like, help. You know, we've got two weird fucking seasons that nobody really knows what this is. What do we do with the last one? And you just like lean in on the fucking nostalgia, dickheads.
Yeah.
More nostalgia.
Yeah. And you're right. I think this one is very definitely having a big old, we don't know what we are.
Yeah. And I think that's one of the things that took me out of it. I mean, granted, yes, I only watched 3 episodes, but they're quite long. They're not quick watches. You know, you don't just get in there and do it. You're sort of like, oh, this is going on for quite a while. Like, what are they doing now? All of these characters that I don't actually particularly care for any of them because none of them sort of feel interesting.
You don't like angry young man that has a history and amazing pecs?
I mean, the greatest shout out that I can say for this Star Trek Starfleet Academy show is Holly Hunter's use of chairs is giving Riker a run for his money. Like, that's all I'm saying. It's just like, that's not how you sit in a chair, but I'll allow it because you're doing a thing, and I quite enjoy that you're having that time doing a thing.
She's enjoying herself,
and everyone knows that they're on a. I feel like every other actor knows they're on a Star Trek show. Every older Star Trek actor who's come back who was on a show, they know their place. They're just doing their thing. They know that. everyone who hasn't had one, like Paul Giamatti and Holly Hunter, is just like, this is the hammiest I can be. I can do anything because there are no rules. And then all the kids didn't get any sort of briefing about how they're supposed to be.
Be sexy, be good looking.
It's
Like
Paul
what?
Giamatti is giving like full Harry Mudd. Like,
oh yeah. In the
I've got
first
nothing else
episode,
to describe him.
Yeah.
like agreed. In the first episode, he's full Harry Mudd. I actually thought the second time that he rocked up was a fucking good episode.
Okay.
I liked the level of threat that they kind of gave him, because if you'd gone by that first episode, I was like, why did you hire Paul Giamatti for this?
Honestly.
I mean, you know, look, I am enjoying some bits in there. Like, I really like Tig Notara's character coming back.
Yeah.
Like, that's great. I feel like
Yeah.
the drill instructor, what's their
Oh
name?
my god. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
I can't stand that teacher, that
character?
instructor. Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
Ginny, yeah, who's Laura.
yeah, we're
Laura
just
Fox.
going into the stereotypes of like screaming gym teacher. I'm like,
Yeah,
okay.
it sort of hits me at a strange sort of way of like, oh, everything's just very aggressive. It's like, no, I'd hope we'd evolved as a species to the point, because this is science fiction utopia, right? Star Trek science
Yeah.
fiction utopia, Star Wars science fiction terrible.
Fantasy.
Well, dystopia. That's right. But in this, you thought you would have evolved through the idea that you don't need to yell at people to get them to do things. If you're evolved and smart enough and just be like, no, we don't need to yell at someone about physical education. And we also don't need to belittle our students when they're just there trying to learn. Because everything's so focused on the main cast of characters that can't seem to go to a class without actually having to be the center of attention. It's a hard writing thing when you've got like perfectly having all of these other students there. It's like, yeah, this is like 4 or 5 students of thousands of students. Why we keep focusing on these guys? They're not that interesting.
No,
oh, but we have to focus on them because they've got the nice bodies and the lip filler and
Yeah.
you know.
Is it which one did you think more? Is this more 90210 or Degrassi Junior High? I'm getting a lot more like fucking Beverly Hills 90210 vibes.
Yeah.
Or the OC kind of thing. It's like, oh, I'm really pained. Don't worry, we can work through it as a friendship. Wait, are we dating? Oh, no, I can't date because my father is
Oh my god.
an ambassador. I'm joining
I
And
would
the...
be
like,
very-
oh, what kind of a romantic interest are we going to throw in here? Oh, well, let's go the tried and true. All better Zeta sexy.
yeah, yeah, because they can read your mind, but then you can have like mind sex. But
Yeah.
also,
Hey, look,
we're going to throw in a little bit of a love triangle as well, because we can't be having just one simple thing. We've got to.
I found an amazing angry rant about the whole Betazoid thing, and I was like, yeah, go you. You thought I was having a rant. I'm not having a rant. I found someone who ranted for me. I'm like, yeah, I don't know anything about Betazoids, but yeah, you're angry about how they're being represented in this. And I was like, cool.
Yeah,
Go for it.
look, Betazoids have like been a weird sexual sort of thing ever since. I think everyone put Deanna Troi on the bridge like way back in the day, and they were like, "Oh, okay, right. We need somebody to be the sit-in counselor." And then suddenly people are like, "Oh, hang on, she's hot." And
Yeah.
within the first season, they were like, "Hang on, she's hot. We need her to tone down her weird accent so that people can get more on board with her. But now we need to introduce her culture. And by the way, the culture involves a lot of being naked."
Yeah.
Sweet. Very normal.
Yeah.
It's like we couldn't get over the Orion thing until Lower Decks as well.
And also,
Yeah.
we're gonna make sure that the hot counselor that has different social norms hooks up with the man whore officer who is well known for needing a lot of medical treatment after away missions.
Yes.
Yeah.
But also, let's have her hook up with Worf at one point in time in a way that felt completely weird.
I'm sure it did.
Yeah. Yeah. Probably more than anything else from Michael Dorn.
Oh my goodness. Also, why did we get Robert Picardo back just to tell dumb jokes?
Oh, yeah. And the weird thing is there's something happening with that character, and they're sprinkling all these weird little bits in of some fucked up trauma. And the weird thing is I feel like they're trying to tie it to Prodigy, And I'm like,
Oh.
that is a fucking long bow for most anyone to draw.
I mean, this is weird because, like, I just read in there, like, Picardo's doctor has been around for 900 years. It basically makes him Yoda.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I wanted...
And they keep putting fucking Yoda in things too.
Yeah, I know. A baby one and a full-grown one. And
Yeah.
we hate that.
We just need baby
girl
Picardo.
Baby doctor. But they haven't even done anything interesting with that character either, which is like, oh, is he going a bit crazy because he's been awake for 900 years? You know,
Yeah.
come on.
Maybe that's what all those little trauma dumps that he does occasionally are.
Well, he's
like, there's a bit in one of the episodes where he just fucking completely dumps on something. He's like, everybody you love dies. When you've lived as long as I have, you've seen everybody die. And I was like,
yeah.
Okay.
As I said, it's like 36 generations of organic colleagues have died, and he's still been around, and yet he's still there. I actually appreciate that bedside manner of like, Jesus Christ, just move out of the way. Next. You're going to live. Fucking hell.
Yeah, it kind of feels like they've dropped all of these familiar things in there just to appease the viewers that they hope they're going to get.
Yeah. Look, I don't think... I think they needed things like that. They needed a Tig Notaro. They needed Robert Picardo. Oded Fair whenever he shows up.
I don't think they did.
You reckon?
No, because every new Star Trek generation is a completely new cast. Like, you don't get the bleed through in all the other series. And you kind of like, it's like, here's a whole new crew and you're going to love them all. And this, it's like, well, why can't we just love who you're going to give us? Why do you have to give us all this extra stuff to make us stay as an incentive to even come to watch?
Yeah.
Possibly because the core concept is a little bit janky.
Yeah. But they spend so much money on this set, which needs to be polished constantly. I fear for the production designers and everyone that's in there because they must have an aneurysm trying to keep the shiny surfaces clean and out of the reflecto things. And I literally feel like they have, like, if anyone walks on there with their shoes that aren't covered, I will murder you.
Yep.
And also, it's good because we spent so much money on this tiny, tiny set comparatively. It looks big, but it is not very big.
Yeah.
I mean,
there's a lot of sets here and there.
Yes.
So, Dion, you hate the ship. Tell me why.
The ships or the specific thing about programmable matter?
Go off, King.
Go off. I just fucking hate programmable matter. I don't like the idea of something that can... it just fills the space to whatever anyone thinks about, which is great. Like, as someone presented with that opportunity, they go, oh, this is amazing. We're going to be able to do all these kinds of things and make it just move around, and we can have all of these cool, like, visual effects. And I'm like, no, I don't want that. I want the good old tried and true fucking, Star Trek Enterprise ship that does that, and it goes.
You want
through.
Limitations. You want things that can't be the get out of jail free card.
Some limitations breed creativity, and this one seems like an idea that's creativity, and it's breeding fucking laziness. Because the ships now can look however they want, and sometimes they do look nice, and they retain some of that kind of stuff. But when you come down back to the actual core of it, it's like you don't even have to make ships like that anymore. Why do you even bother? You can make a ship that looks like a Borg cube but turns into a fucking eagle or something else, because that's how things roll now. Yet they still return to the original kind of design aesthetics that they're doing, which is corridors look like this. You still need to have fucking Jeffrey's tubes. You still got to have a transporter and all that kind of, like, all of these things. Like, it's a 32nd century, guys. You've literally said, we don't have any rules anymore, but we still conform to the rules. Like, yeah. And it's a little boring, especially considering the dialogue or the things haven't been that interesting. And now I'm confused about whether or not Starfleet in general is a nice or cool or powerful entity, considering that they...
As you should be.
considering that we don't really have, well, not yet. I'm only 3 episodes in. I'm sorry. Is there a big villain that I'm waiting to be?
Yeah, well, fair enough, Dion, because like that first episode, we see Nala, and
Yeah.
she has essentially, under some circumstances, quit
Yeah.
Starfleet because she didn't agree with what they were doing.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
now she's back. So we, as viewers, should be able to see like her, like either having a conflict further with Starfleet, because you know she left for a reason, but now she's back. So okay, well, let's explore it over the course of these episodes into why that she is back, and what is keeping her there, or what is making her doubt it again. Like, where's that drama? Instead, we're getting this by the week kind of Scooby Gang bullshit with these kids that are so 2D.
These kids that are learning and not making any mistakes.
Well, I don't know about that.
I mean, hey, like as I said, I may need a few more, but I feel like all of them just seem to pull together and do like sort of, you know what I mean?
Really... yeah, there's an episode where it's like, okay, well, we're going to have a test where we're going to like trial you in groups for away teams and like on the deck like crew, and like we're going to see how you guys can cooperate and lead a mission. And I'm thinking, oh, this is going to be some like Kobayashi Maru kind of shit, like the way it was going. And then, yeah, it kind of got turned on its head.
I mean, if you're going to be following the narrative of the tried and true school/academy series of television that's coming out there, they need to be learning in a class that they can refer to that class or that thing as to the lesson that they had to apply it to outside.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Nobody learnt anything in that because they're all fucking prodigies. And then the ones that did need help got saved by like extraneous circumstances that were like beyond anybody's control. So nobody learnt a fucking thing.
Yeah.
It's like, I've turned up to Starfleet and I've hacked the communication system to send an encoded message. And
yeah, it's like, always very easy for these kids to just hack their way through something as well.
Yeah.
I'm like, why
they've made a terrible error with lead guy. I think he is
to learn anything if you can just hack your way through life.
Yeah, and I think that is the issue with lead guy, is that he currently has plot armor to the extreme.
Oh god, yeah.
I love you just calling him lead guy.
Because
Caleb.
I mean,
Caleb?
Oh, Caleb, yeah.
Yeah. Like honestly, he's the character I care the fucking least about. Like his whole storyline with his mom and everything, I can tell that's what they're going, oh, we need to hang our hat on that. But there are any god's quantity of other characters who I give them far more of a shit about.
Right. So like Nala is supposed to be the pseudo mum kind of character, but I'm going to lead you in through life kind of thing. We're not getting any of that kind of relationship building. He's very shallow, just seems to be there to check out all the girls, and we're not really seeing him learn anything or grow as a character. And Quinny and I are 7 episodes into this.
Yeah, look, I think he's slowly growing, but he's not getting hit on his ass enough, that's for sure. And there are other characters that are that are infinitely more interesting. That, like, so there's a lot of problems with the show. I make no qualms about that at all. There are episodes in there that I think fucking like say something interesting though.
Okay.
And for me, that's what I want my Trek to do. I want it to say something interesting, and I want it to make me think about something in a new way. Episode 4, I'm pretty sure it is, which is the one about the Klingon refugees.
Yes. That
to me says something interesting, because it's talking about like people from a war-torn, or essentially a mostly destroyed culture that are trying to exist in the rest of the universe and are looked on a certain way. And there's this whole thing of like, oh, well, do we help them? And there's an argument in there about like, well, what if they don't fucking want your help? What about, people having self-determination to live the way that they want to live, and you can be as altruistic as you want, but that doesn't mean that they have to fucking accept it.
Yeah, I mean, it's
because
just the colonizers meddling again.
exactly, and it's this whole thing about fucking colonization, and then kind of trying to find a way to say, okay, how do we help you the way that you want to be helped? How do we meet you where you are? And I was like, okay, that's fucking interesting. And they're the little moments, they're the things in there that make me go, oh, this is what I want my track to do.
Sure. I mean, they did use their only Klingon student to try to manipulate them, but
yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. But once again,
there's some messy shit.
This is that thing that, like, we've seen even in that first episode. This version of the Federation, as you asked, Dion, is not great. Like,
yeah, my question about that is, how would the War College have solved it?
That's a fucking weird choice.
Which brings me to my other complaint.
That's
I'm sorry,
a weird
what?
choice.
I'm sorry, there's like a military side to the Starfleet thing. I mean, I know that, like, let's not get too precious about that. Starfleet has, at its core, retained a militaristic outlook on things.
100%.
They just use their lasers for science as well. I think it's like, okay, what are you conducting an experiment on? Well, we're going to shoot this photon torpedo into the sun and see if it blows up. It's like, yeah, cool.
Starfleet are the Navy. It's just really weird that they happen to be sharing a school with the Marines.
Yeah. I felt like there was a thing. Isn't it all part of the Starfleet Academy? So within that, there's the War College, and then what do the regular people do? Like, why differentiate that specifically? We're gonna do war things on this one. Oh, so they're the assholes, the bad guys. They're the jocks.
I honestly do think that's one of those things where they went, oh, we've got this and we can do that, and it'll be like the houses in Harry Potter, and people will get on board with it, and they haven't thought it through.
I'm also really confused about the logistics of everything, because the Academy is on the starship Athena, but it's also on Earth, but there's also a war college that always seems to be on the ship too. Yeah. And I just don't know where anything is. Because they're on the ship, and then they're not on the ship, and then they're out in space, but they're at the school.
I think that was a fucking genius piece of like logistics for the set designers, because they have gone, hang on, we're doing Star Trek, so people want it to be in space, so we've got to have a ship, but we also have to have a school like campus. Fuck, are we going to build twice as many sets? No, we turn our school campus into our starship, and then we just have to have one bridge set, and the rest of it can stay as it is. Nah, genius.
Fuck off, Quinny.
It's
bullshit.
Is it?
That is precisely what they did.
It's bullshit, Quinny. I hate it. It's fucked. Programmable matter, my ass.
Do I think it's good? No. I think it's a bit of a cop-out, to be honest. And I think if you're going to have a ship, have a fucking ship.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of liked it when it transformed, did its own thing, and like, you know what? It would have been like the Enterprise D. Just take the saucer off, it lowers itself down onto the top of the thing, and that's where all of the fucking...
Yeah, leave the nacelles up there, just hanging around.
Yeah. You don't need to...
Are they still nacelles? I don't know. They're wings now.
Who knows? We don't know how it's even powered. How does energy go through this stuff? I don't fucking know.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, in post-burn, are they even using... what's it called anymore?
Warp cores?
Dilithiums and...
Dilithium, yeah.
Yes, they are. Oh. So the burn... They solved the burn by working out what had caused it and everything. And that was fucking stupid.
So how many planets did they destroy to find dilithium again? How many cultures did they displace?
I imagine there's probably some very questionable mining corporations out there that are selling them a lot. And once again, that's the fucking interesting stuff that you're right, Jill. It would be interesting to go, okay, in this particular timeline where, for a start, the Federation isn't as powerful as they used to be. They have to either fight or negotiate. Because they can't just fucking say, because it's right.
I'd like a little bit less of this teen crap and a little bit more of exploring what the Federation is doing post-burn, how they were able to recolonize Earth, and like what kind of nefarious shit is actually happening in the galaxy to cause Giamatti's character to be beefing with Nala. Like there's a lot of stuff that's kind of happening peripherally that I think should be the main part of the story.
Yeah. I quite often find, actually, you know what? There was a bit in the first episode that I just went, and it almost made me completely shut off.
Yeah.
Was the thing where they were holding on to, had to hold on to a slime for a day or
that
a
one.
week or something like that. And I'm like, fuck you. Like, are you literally doing the egg baby fucking storyline? That like that was that's a TV trope. That's right up there with fucking Underground Fight Club. So far, no Underground Fight Club, so we haven't jumped all of the sharks yet.
Oh, give it a couple of seasons.
Isn't that, is it like
seasons?
I'm thinking
episodes.
Yeah. I swear to God, I was watching something the other day, and it was like it's Underground Fight Club in the first 20 minutes of the first episode. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. Already an Underground Fight Club. Anyway, I can't remember what it is.
I feel like I want to start a TV show that's just called Underground Fight Club. Like you've started, and that is your core concept. Yeah. So what do you do from there?
I think that one was just called, what was that martial arts one that came out a little while ago? Warrior.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the underground Hong Kong fighting. That was just fighting. That's just fighting.
Yep. Sweet.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Should we go to a clip? And wait, have you thought about what you're going to review this? Are we going to come back and do spoilery bits? Like, what do you want to do? Like, how do you want to do this? I've got a couple of clips.
I'm down for a clip. Do you want to rate before the clip or come back and do ratings and talk about spoiler shit?
You know, dealer's choice. Whatever the lady wishes. And I use that as a general one.
Chuck it a number. Chuck it a number.
Okay. If you've seen it, put a number in the chat with one of those cool 100 things because it helps me fucking see them.
I'm giving it a fucking 60. 60. Okay. I'm not enjoying it, I have to say. I'm not actually. And mainly because it's like, I like watching the cameos. And I like some of the things they're doing. I just don't give a shit about any of the kids. Like, I'm only watching it to watch people that have already been in Star Trek doing their Star Trek characters and then seeing where it's going to go. But at the moment, I don't really give a shit about any of the kids.
Yeah. I am going to give it a 40.
Oofed.
Because I was literally watching episode 7, and anytime something happened, I'm like, fucking hate this show. So I really don't like it. Jesus. And like I came into this, I'm like, my girl Becky Lynch is in there, the fucking Intercontinental Champion. She's the best wrestler in the world. It's not just her that says it. Sports Illustrated says it. Like, and she's played Lieutenant Yar for 1.5 episodes. Like, she's a bridge character, and the Irish one with the red bob.
Oh, right. I'm like, who the fuck's that? I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
I mean, I love that they put Tatiana Maslany in there for 10 minutes of an episode, and you're like, I didn't even fucking recognize her.
No,
like,
me neither.
I'm assuming she's coming back towards the end of the season as perhaps an important character.
That's because she's an actor, Quinny.
Yeah, she's a very good actor.
Yes.
But yeah, honestly, it's missing a lot of story beats that I think it should be focusing on rather than the children. It's the children who are wrong.
Oh, apparently the chat has literally only one person said, no, it's too early to tell.
Okay.
Fair enough. Okay.
That means our ratings hold.
You keep your secrets, Gandalf.
What are you giving it, Quinny?
I am going to. I have been talked down by
us?
The conversation here because everything you've said is true, and I can't help but agree with bits of it. But I look forward to every episode, and I am always wanting to see what is coming next. So for me, and there have been some bits in there that have really made me go, "Fuck yeah, that's good Trek." You know, I'm down for a gay Klingon.
Sure.
I'm, you know,
even if his name's Jaden.
see everything that I like. You
can't
can
put
find
a
a reason
fucking
to.
dash in it and
Wait,
say it's an alien name.
His name is Jaden?
His name is Jaden. J-Den.
Where the
I'm
fuck
like, no.
was he born?
It's like putting apostrophes in it if you were in Stargate. Like, it doesn't make it an alien name, okay?
What's the suburb?
I don't know what you're talking about, Jill.
What's the suburb in Kronos that's like Penrith?
All of Kronos. All of Kronos is like Penrith.
Everyone who's from
That's
Kronos,
why they're so angry.
everyone who's from Kronos has a hyphenated name.
Yeah,
You
his
can
brother
tell.
Brayden is dead.
Yeah.
And you know that
Crapois.
there's some dumbass fucking Klingons out there who are called Illy Bob. Yeah, for me, I'm still enjoying it. I still I really enjoy everything that Holly Hunter does on screen. I'm like, she's eminently
Let's
fucking
find
watchable.
all of the people with weird accents and make them Lanthanite.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm down for a good Lanthanite.
Or somewhat Lanthanite. Just pick a lane. Like
half.
one
Actually,
Lanthanite
there
and one
was a thing.
half Lanthanite.
In the first episode or two, there were so many references to, well, I'm a such and such, so that makes me this. And I was just like, oh Jesus, fuck.
Yeah,
shut
it
up.
was a dick measuring competition with
Yep.
races.
Yeah, with races that nobody knows what they do.
No.
So you're just like, I'm a flippity blob. That means that I'm kindlywire. And you're like,
And you still love it, Quinny.
I still love it. 75 from me.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Like
Wow.
there's I every episode I'm like, fuck, give me something new to hang my hat on, guys. I'm having fun here.
Dragging
know,
that median up.
Yeah, that's all I'm doing. And when Tawny Newsome actually showed up, I was like, fuck yeah. Like,
Yeah.
I would love to see her show back up as Beckett Mariner and just destroy. Like,
I really, I can't understand why they haven't introduced Badgie as the main villain.
I
Because
want
there was-
Badgie to come
opportunity.
back.
there was that whole fucking thing.
Peanut hamper.
In Discovery about the AI that almost took over everything. Wasn't that a whole
Okay.
plot line for like a season?
Discovery, yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't.
I mean,
and like if they could have turned that to be that was Badgie. Like it started as Badgie,
Yeah.
and then it became a super fucking AI intelligence that almost killed the universe.
I just love the fact that they had one of the exocomps, floating around there, who I think it was called Almond Hamper as opposed to Peanut Hamper or
Oh.
Peanut Basket. They're and that's the thing, like they were trying to fucking say, hey, all of you Trek fans, we love you. Here's a bit
You
from
know what?
Lower Decks. Here's a bit from Prodigy. Here's
Instead
a bit
of Stephen Colbert doing all the voiceovers, they should have got Jack McNulty to do it.
I could
Jack
get-
McBrayer. Sorry, Jack McBrayer.
Oh,
The voice
like-
of Badgie.
Yep.
okay. Yes,
done that.
that would have been fucking amazing. Sorry, I was like, who?
Who?
Jack
Badgie. Badgie.
We do love, and that would have been fucking hilarious.
Speaking of clips, which one do you want to go to? Do you want to go to Tig Notaro's one doing a training bit, or our resident hologram student who's super young and saying,
I'm always
okay.
down for
Tig's
Tig.
one, you actually see like people learning stuff. So
Okay.
Yeah, it sounds like they're in a school.
Okay.
Okay, here's an easy one. The name of this cadet. Being a cadet in Starfleet Academy means being open to the people around you. And that connection is where time and space really live.
I don't need connection.
Yeah. You're a genius who owns all the suffering. I only know two things, kid. Number one, old age and treachery always triumph over youth and a smart mouth. Oscar Wilde. Love that dude. Fun fact, when he died, they had to put glass over his tombstone because people kept trying to make out with it. Number two, a smart mouth isn't worth a damn without wisdom. But what do I know? I'm old and boring.
Yes. Oh, to be so old and boring.
reading those kids were filth.
Yeah.
Reading those kids' books. This is what I'm saying. Like, some of it's quite nice. Like, it's interesting when you get down to that one-on-one sort of stuff. But again,
I love the relationship with Gina and Tig. Like, I love the your
it's a fun
angry
dynamic.
lesbian aunts.
Yeah.
That's sweet. I dig that kind of stuff. But I know it's not great.
it's all right, Quinny. We're not trying to like yuck on your yum. You're loving Starfleet Academy, and Jill and I have taste.
I had higher expectations. That's all I'll say.
Well, and apparently I've had my expectations lowered again and again.
I think you're quite right. I mean, I would love to see it, as Jill has explained already, like standalone. This is what you get. You get new Trek. You get a new thing to go with and learn about those characters. This one feels very much like it is Scooby-Doo, and it's Scooby-Doo with references to other stuff. Like every episode seems to have a reference to something else that has come before that they need to make sure that you're aware of, going, hey, to distract you from any of the failings of maybe this isn't working or this isn't quite gelling or we don't know where to write ourselves out of this one.
I think the thing they're probably trying to distract from more than anything else is the 32nd century fucking setting. Because I think a lot of people are like, were like, I don't know why the fuck you wanted to take Star Trek to there. Like it felt so far out of the realm of what we'd seen before or knew how anything worked. So all of our previous experience is suddenly gone and we're in new fucking territory, which should be exciting. Like, and that should be what Star Trek's all about, is go somewhere new, do something different. But like,
I mean, this is the first time since the burn that they've been able to gather young people together to start a whole new Starfleet program of cadets. So, I don't know. There's just a lot of missed opportunities happening.
It also feels like, if this is the first time that they've run this academy, there's a lot in it that feels very hard baked in already. Like, if this is the first fucking class, like, how does everything have so much history to it? How does everything feel like it's all been done before?
Well, they had, user guides.
Well, yes. I mean, and maybe that's it. Maybe they're repeating things from 200 and something years previous, from the last time there was a Starfleet Academy.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway.
I mean, who knows?
Spoilery shit. Is there anything that you could think of that you particularly want to go, hey, that's fucked, or that's...
No, I think I've done that enough already.
There's no massive spoilery thing with it, because I don't feel like it's not a spoilery kind of show. It's a nostalgia bombing show. I feel like to me, and I mean, obviously I haven't got into it yet. I understand. I'm not 7 episodes in. I'm only 3. But it just feels a little bit like that
but
instead
still, from the 3 episodes you've seen, there's really not much growth from that. I can say.
Like, I mean, I don't have any big understanding of like how is the rest of the universe working? Do these, like, are they intending to put all of these students onto ships and continue on the thing of exploring? Also, how long does Starfleet Academy take? Is this a 3-year degree? Is it a 1-year degree?
I think the intent was that they wanted it to run for 3 years or 4.
Yeah. So if this is the first one, that means there's no one above them because it hasn't happened. So next year, we better get a whole new crew of first people. And then in the year after, there's a whole new crew to follow while the older people get more, cool. Come on, man. Like, this shit writes itself. Like,
that is an actual interesting thing. Like, the second, like, you go back for the next year and it's like, well, we realized those characters weren't particularly interesting, so they're now fucking
Here are
secondary
our freshmen,
characters.
and they're the sophomores.
Here's a new bunch of students that we can try and do something much better with.
A new bunch of
I mean,
fucking
continue
people are
through
gonna
that whole
hate.
sort of thing. Take one of those first-year cadets that we've got right now and have them never leave Star Trek Academy, like Starfleet Academy, because they just get stuck.
The one that hangs around outside
there's-
school.
but no, they've
Never
got
leaves.
they've got a job there. They're now a teaching assistant. They're doing their PhD, but it's fucking crushing. They're never going to get anywhere, and then they just become a
Yeah.
permanent fixture. Starfleet Academy is just that one like cadet who hasn't graduated.
Yeah, wasn't that Screech?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't he come
Yeah.
back to be a teacher?
Oh yeah. Well, I think that's going to be Tilly,
Oh, okay.
Yes.
who apparently like that was one of the things that a lot of people were like, oh, okay, well, we're just gonna like this is going to be the Tilly spin-off show,
Hmm.
and and apparently she was not having a great time with the whole Star Trek thing. So, but looks of it, she's going to maybe get one episode.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, you can't hang your hat on one peg.
I don't know. There's a lot of shows that do.
Yeah, that's all right. Look, you know, I don't have it. I wish it all the best, but if it comes up, it will be like, nah, you're gonna watch the rest. I'm like, not really. Don't particularly need to.
That's fair.
Is that fair?
I think I will continue to hate watch the rest of the season.
Fair
I
enough.
have
Just
a
in
feeling,
case I miss something. I
yeah,
don't know.
I have a feeling, Jill, you're going to come to the end of the season
Oh,
and having
no.
hate watched it all, and find yourself with this weird little hate boner in your heart. And the next time, like when they cancel it, you're going to be like, oh,
Fuck those guys.
because I loved hating that.
Yeah. I mean,
That's my theory anyway.
It could be.
I could be completely wrong.
It could be
We'll
like
see.
Schitt's Creek, a bit shitty for the first season, and then
Oh.
fucking goes amazing. Maybe that's how that's going to go. We don't know. Remember, we thought the Orville was shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
And that's kind
So,
of
you
where
know.
I'm at with this. I know Trek. Like if you told me to judge Trek of like on Deep Space Nine, for example, on the first couple of
Mm.
episodes of that, fuck.
Yeah.
I was like, what is this bullshit? These
Yeah,
people are on a
exactly.
space station. This is fucked.
Yeah.
And by the end of it, I'm like, that's the best show ever. You know, and I loved Voyager right at the start, but you know, after 7 years of that, I started to get a little bit like, just get home.
Yes, yeah, it did get a bit long in the tooth.
wait, my quick question about Voyager, this is only a litmus test I learned recently, is where do you fall on Neelix?
On his head. Fall on Neelix's head with my elbow.
Is it pro or con? Is Neelix a pro or a con?
And you want to get real fucking touchy? Where do you fall on Tuvix?
Oh, I know about two.
Because that's one of those like there are moral books written about the moral conundrum of whether it's okay to kill one guy to save two slightly shittier guys.
I'd do it.
Yeah.
Just go straight through.
Yeah.
Yeah, speaking of making terrible, bold choices in order to save the rest of the planet, what are we doing next month?
I don't know.
We don't know.
Oh my god, next month.
Next month, like
It is upon us, friends.
the short month of February is
Yeah.
upon us.
Fucking catches up with us every year.
Does it? It does. But we had 4 Tuesdays and Wednesdays, so we had 4. But March is 5 Tuesdays. I'm not doing 5 Tuesdays. I can't
No.
do that. We can't be
No.
expected to work under these conditions.
If ever you've wondered why we occasionally take a week off, that's basically
Yeah,
it.
'cause
If
it's
a month has 5 Tuesdays in it, we're like, fuck that 5th
and
Tuesday.
no month seems to have like 3. It's always like this
No.
month has 5. Okay, wait, what? And sometimes there's not enough content. But we will be.
There's that too.
Yeah, I know. Look, there's a few movies that are coming out. More TV's coming out in March, which is good.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, we still haven't done Avatar: Fire and Ash yet. High on the
And
list.
we're not going to.
You can do that by yourself on that 5th Tuesday.
Yeah. It'll be a standalone fucking thing on
I
Twitch.
think-
Just Dion in a dark
Dion
room.
standing alone
Yep.
That's how.
on the hill that he chose to die on.
Yep. That's.
Mhm.
Oh, I like it up here.
Yeah, I'll be in the next room doing my review of Return to Silent Hill.
Oh God, yeah. But we're probably going to miss the 3rd. We're saying the first Tuesday of March. We won't be doing
Yeah.
one, but we're doing the rest of the Tuesdays, depending on how we go. I mean, what was the Jason Stratham one came out?
Oh,
Remember that one?
I
That was
know.
here.
We didn't get invited.
All right, what's the job? The Beekeeper
Yeah.
2's
What was
coming
his
out.
job? Oh my God, he's a beekeeper. He's a foreman on a work site.
Yep.
He's a beekeeper again.
Yep.
What was his last one?
Oh, I don't know, someone.
Just generic hard bastard.
Yeah.
I keep thinking about that librarian one that I sent you down.
Oh.
Is he what the fucking the militant arm of the librarian? that Noel
Somebody
Wiley
did
was
a
in?
comedy video of
just
Jason
fucking
Statham's
Jason
new
Statham.
movie, and he was the librarian.
He's the best cataloger I've ever seen.
I'll beat the fuck out of you with the Dewey Decimal System.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
I'll send it to you, Quinny.
This
Please,
book,
please do, because
this-
I love that kind of dumb shit.
this book is overdue.
Shelter.
Yeah.
Shelter is the one
Shelter,
that
fuck.
came out recently.
Shelter.
But what
I don't know what
So
his job description was. in
an
that
angry
one.
man who the only thing that we know about him is he lives on an island in Scotland.
Look, plenty of stuff is coming out. We've got Daredevil, Born Again season 2,
Yep.
Yeah.
Young Sherlock Holmes,
Mhm.
Ted season 2, The Bride, the other Franken movie.
Yeah.
Franken movie. I'm just going to
Yep.
call it Franken
Yeah.
movie.
New
we've
season
also
of
got-
Monarch.
Yes, Monarch.
Very
One,
excited for
One
that.
Piece season 2. Ooh,
Finally.
yep.
You
Invincible.
dug the first season of One Piece, didn't you, Joe?
Yeah.
I didn't finish it.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, like
It was-
it's one of those ones that I was like, I was sort of enjoying it, but it was so fucking weird.
It was very,
Yeah.
it was very anime, but you know what? All of the anime fans are like, nice.
Ooh.
So I went with it.
Just saw that Predacanga said the second season of Sugar is coming out, and I liked Sugar.
Oh, that's
that
a
was
strange
fucking
one.
weird.
Yeah, interesting. And then there's also Project Hail Mary. Oh, For All Mankind.
Oh yes.
Oh my
Yes, yes, yes.
God.
And
I mean, we've got shrinking,
Yeah,
breaking
where
our
are we
heart every
up
week.
to in For All Mankind? Are we in the 90s now?
season,
so, yeah.
season. No, I think the 90s was the last one in season 5. Now it's the 2000s.
Holy shit.
Yep.
I bet you Ed's still
Surely,
there.
I was going to say, surely Joel Kinnaman must be fucking dead by now.
Nah, they just put more makeup.
Yeah. And he's
More
like,
wrinkles.
"Oh, you can't die when you're in space. It actually keeps you younger. Give me some more
Yeah, it's
weed."
like anti-gravity. All your joints
Yeah.
are just like free balling.
Just free balling everywhere.
Yeah.
Ah.
All
Jesus.
all your cartilage is still there.
Oh God. Oh, sounds real good to me. So yes, there's a heap of stuff coming out in March. There's a film that we got a very late invite to, like at midday today, that we
Oops.
couldn't go to, which is the Anne? Fuck, was it Testament of Anne?
Yeah, the curious case of what's Elle Fanning doing.
Well, yeah. No, it's not Elle Fanning.
Oh no, it's the other one that looks like it. Amanda Seyfried.
Yes, that's the one. Testament of Anne
All
Lee.
these white girls with blonde hair look the same.
Says the white
Who
girl
made
with
it
blonde
black?
hair.
But it has Lewis Pullman in it. We like him.
Does
Sort
it?
of.
Yeah.
Oh, Bob.
Yeah.
Bob.
You meant- yeah. It's this guy. Who? Oh, Bob. Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Oh, I remember Bob.
I know Bob. I understand trauma.
Mm.
That's fine.
Oh,
Yeah.
and we also had the last episode of the Night of Seven Kingdoms that
Can
came
you
out.
stop telling me because I haven't
yesterday.
watched it yet.
Yeah,
I
I
haven't
haven't
watched
seen
it
it
either.
yet.
I'm gonna go watch it now.
All right,
We're
well, that's
all
what
gonna
we're
have to
gonna
go watch
do.
it
I'll
now.
have to go and watch
Okay.
it because we said to go watch it last week.
Yeah.
'Cause it was fun, but you can go watch the whole thing, and then I just have to hold myself until the pit.
Should we? Do people want to talk about the Pit? Because I fucking love the Pit.
I don't know, man. I'm having a real weird experience because the first season of the pit I didn't watch, and then Fel said, "Oh, it's great. You should watch it." And I was like, "Okay." And when I got to watch it without any breaks because all of it had been released, and I was just like, "This is the greatest fucking 12 hours I've
Yeah.
ever watched."
Me
That's
too.
kind of what happened to me.
Same.
Because
And
you guys were
now-
all like, the pit. So
And now
Mhm.
I'm watching this one in like a staged
Week to week.
fucking like a bad morphine trip, and I'm like, "Fucking give me more."
Yeah, I gotta say it's fucking rough when
Yeah.
it's weekly, isn't it? You're like 1 hour a week is not fucking enough of this
I
story.
know. And like 1 p.m. on Friday is going to be lit.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see what happens at 1 o'clock.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't worry, the night shift crew's turned up now.
Oh man, my brain is writing fanfic already. I love like the attending for night shift. I want to see some night shift, day shift crossover.
I just love that bit in the last episode where there was the Robbie walking past the door and just like.
I just like.
Yeah,
It's just
he's got his shirt off.
It was just a little like sneaker squeak on the linoleum floor as he walked past and kept going, and I was like, oh.
Just peeping
We all
some
love
pecs.
that. Yeah.
Predator
Kangaroo is telling us that they stuck the landing with a Knight of Kevin's, a Knight of 7 Kingdoms.
Oh, good. Okay.
So that's fucking good to hear.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to go and do that now. So screw you all. I'm leaving.
Okay. Well, we will not see you next Tuesday.
No.
We will see you the Tuesday after that. But thank you so much for joining us. It has been an absolute pleasure, even if you're all wrong on Star Trek, and I am right.
That's fine, Quinny. We'll come back on the 10th of March.
Okay.
So that's our aim, unless there's something that pops up. But we'll probably do something that has come out like TV. We'll get there for you. Yeah, it's not an extra week. It's sitting there going, it's your extra week off. It's not an extra week. There are 5 Tuesdays in a month. That's too many Tuesdays.
I mean, there's too many Tuesdays in a year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. It was great doing a show. Bye.
We built it.
Too many Tuesdays.
Too many Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Too many
Done.
Tuesdays.
Done with your Tuesday bullshit.
But thanks for coming around and saying hi to everyone. Thanks for everyone in the chat. And we will catch you next time. In March.
March. Bye.
I wanna live in a world full of heroes, not sit here counting zeros in a cubicle downtown. I wanna look out my window, see 'em flying, and swing across the horizon as I cheer 'em on so proud. Deep-powered girl keeps staring at her face, and call Colossus and have 'em teach me ways, and then we'd exercise.